Hello all and welcome back to my channel. If you're new and has somehow stumbled on here, a warm welcome to you as well. I'm Shieldmaiden and I will be your lovely hostess for the ride. This video is a bit different than my others, as the footage you're about to see is taken inside one of the raids in Wildstar called Datascape. I have blocked out the chat by request from my guild members, so you ain't gonna see what shenanigans are going on. Now that is said, and especially that any respectable raider knows how to use Ventrilo or, in our case, TeamSpeak, which did cause me a bit of hassle as I haven't used it since my World of Warcraft days. But I learned fast, sorta. This run is my third attempt, and I still feel as a newbie, but that is given on your first try, then it's okay you fail a lot. Yet this time I was more prepared in other way or another. My memory had to be jolted a bit what to do, and this is why either if you're new or old at this, read the goddamn tactics, no matter what. It is expected instead of getting carried all the way through. I had my own problems in my first run. I lagged a lot and I disconnected, but I countered that. I found my old LAN cable, hooking it up to my modem and my laptop. It helped, and I rarely got kicked from the server. But there was sometimes I lagged, and it mostly helped that I restarted the game or the laptop.
Oh, but sometimes you want to dodge. I would.
Or sometimes you wanna die.
Sometimes you want to die, yeah. I mean, you're
Not,
free to indulge yourself.
not sometimes. Some people.
Other than having fun and messing a bit with the raid leader, well, I can't relate to him as I have been both a guild leader and part raid leader back in my World of Warcraft days, so I know the stress handling a bunch of idiotic people. Yet I always kept a nice attitude towards my raiders, or I think raid leader is just as sarcastic as the AR caretaker in the Wildstar game. Overall, I did okay on my third run, but not without fault. Yeah, I'm not proud of this, and there was a couple of more deaths that didn't get recorded for some odd reason, forcing me to restart my laptop. Well, my laptop is not perfect, but I love it anyway, caring much for it as I care for my pets. Which sounds odd, yeah. The last boss fight, Avatars, went a bit over our schedule, but we could pushed to kill him anyway. I had up until then lost time and space around me. I was not even aware how late it was, and that particular day, I had been up really early for a meeting. Plus, it was Black Friday, and lucky to buy a new awesome headset. Anyway, during the most of the raid progressions, I had no idea what I was doing. Most of the time, anyway. I'm lucky to even be alive, if not for thanks for our healers doing a great job. and also paying attention to what I was doing. Well, as I said, most of the time I was paying attention. But in that case, raiding in Wildstar is a steep learning curve once you reach level 50, being max level of the game. I will come in on this in another video explaining what you can do once you have dinged the 5-0. As I said, there is a steep learning curve how I feel it is for both a casual gamer and hardcore when it comes down to raiding. My guildies have been very friendly giving me advice on what to do. Some information takes a bit longer to settle in. Yeah, I'm that kind of person, or I'm just getting old. And for any co-op and MMO based games, communication and teamwork is the key to success, just like in real life. Personally, I value communication in my everyday life, but it has its downsides too. Being another topic of discussions, I do not want to get too much into semantics. Here in Wildstar and any MMO where you know what to do, even with fails here and there, but that only pushes the player to do better. And gear do help a lot when it's acquired, ruined and so forth. Yet in the end, it is the skill of the player determining the outcome of any scenario. Of course the better geared person will have an advantage, but the skilled one knows how to utilize every skill in the playbook, will perhaps come up on top in most scenarios, but that is up for another discussion. Same can be said for the hunter class in World of Warcraft, as long as I remember in any type of game I have played. I somehow always preferred the range class overall, and the hunter is easy to learn but hard to master. I only have 3 characters so far, the Spellslinger, Engineer and Warrior. The later is still young in terms of level, but I will get her eventually to level up. I plan to roll more alts down the line, missing the 3 other classes to play with, which are Stalker, Medic and Esper, just to see how it is in the long run and see how. Well, I'm a bit of an alcoholic.
People call me a bloodthirsty bastard. Being gutted by an honest blade be one thing, but these espers use their friggin' minds to make swords and beasts and... What the hell is that? And just when you think it's okay to start terrorizing the townies, one of these bloody stalkers appears from out of the shadows and skewers you with them pig stickers. Ah, me poor liver ain't been working for weeks. Then there'll be medics. Don't let the name fool you. Them bloody resonators will shatter your bones and boil your innards. Not exactly the bedside manner I was expecting.
Back to my impressions of reading in Wildstar. Well, 3 words spring to mind: chaotic, fun, and challenging. Those are the best words I can describe. It felt daunting on my first try, and I'm getting more and more used to the mechanics, yet still have a long way to go. My guild had long finished generic archives, which is the first raid introduced to Wildstar, followed by Datascape. I have not been yet to GA as of yet, but on occasion there is a POC, aka Pickup Group Raid, is formed for this type, and no need to use TeamSpeak or Discord. It's mainly if people need to do some achievements to gain access to Datascape, unless one is happy playing with Madam's Fave Fortune, which actually costs real money or have shot at in the in-game auction house. So this will be it for this week's entry. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have lost sleep making this video. If you would like to stick around to see what I'm up to next, then you are more than welcome to subscribe, and I do appreciate you leave a like and comment and also share with your friends to help this little lovely hostess out on her journey. Can't get enough of me? I also have a Twitter account and made a Facebook page. Descriptions all linked down below. This is Shieldmaiden signing off. Bye bye, my lovelies, and take care of yourselves. Peace and love to you all.